What is going on, everybody? Lieutenant Gold here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're gonna be battling Shay. Shay's a good homie of mine. For the week 4 of the BBR, by the way, I should probably mention that. For the week 4 of the BBR, we're gonna be battling Shay. Shay's a really good homie of mine, just like JB. You've known him for at least a year, if not two. It's been such a long time. But yeah, definitely an awesome guy. He likes to run a lot of wanky sets sometimes, which makes the game very exciting. Definitely more fun than what it's supposed to be. So yeah, we're gonna go over that team. Let's go over his team first, if I can find it, and I cannot for some reason. There it is. So he's gonna have Urshifu Single Strike, Azumarill, Blastoise, Toxtricity, Decidueye, Flygon, Piloswine, Dugtrio, Alola, Rapidash, and Thwackey to round that off. Thwacky's such a great pick, but I'm super scared of the Urshifu. He was, I think, second pick overall, but the first pick went to Sirhohe, which was the little executor. So he was able to get Urshifu Single Strike, and that thing is a monster. I have not a lot of switch-ins to that, unfortunately. Very limited switch-ins. I'll go over my team right now before they battle. I think to note, he has Azumarill, which can set up in Belly Drum, which is very hard for me to deal with. The Toxicity, once it gets set up, I mean, I had that in that BL. Pretty familiar with how that mon works. Although I feel like I did not use it as well as it is. But it's definitely scary if it gets set up. So we'll have two Pokemon, including the one that you see on the screen, to kind of deal with that. Piloswine can get rocks up. He has, a good amount of removal with both Flygon, Decidueye, and Blastoise, which are pretty reliable. 2 water types though, and 3 ground types was something I didn't notice, and I feel like we can take advantage of that with 2 Pokemon that we're gonna bring here. But let's start with our team. We're gonna start off with Como. With Bulk Up, Substitute, Body Press, and Shadow Call. If this thing gets set up, it can potentially sweep. I have to make sure of certain things. Things like potentially the Toxicity is gone, assuming he's not Specs, and I could probably maybe set up under Shifu, assuming he's not, assuming he is banded, I should say, and that he gets banded into what's it called? The Wicked Blow, because I think he does about 30-ish%. So once we start bulking up, we go for Body Press, we can potentially win. I originally had Drain Punch for recovery. I changed it to Body Press because it does more on to Azumarill. Looking back at it, I feel like Drain Punch was probably better, but Body Press still to it KOs max HP Azumarill. I think max HP, maybe max defense. Definitely max HP for sure. I think it does like 76%. But so I think it's crazy. And then we're gonna Shadow Claw for the Decidueye. But this hits his whole team. At +3, I think is like +3 to +4 is kind of the sweet spot that I want to be. I kind of hope that he brings in the Thwackey, or he brings in the Decidueye, so I can set up on it, like I said. And depending on what the Flygon's what's it called? The Flygon's spread is. Same with Blastoise. If he has Ice Beam, obviously I can't set up on it. Dougie probably can't do too much. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good set. It's very bulky. Soundproof to prevent Toxicity boom bursting me all over the place, overdriving me all over the place. And just a very bulky set overall. I felt like it was a good bring for the Toxicity, but also if I set up correctly it would be good, but otherwise it wouldn't be the best set to bring. This was actually the last Pokemon I added on the team last minute. Next up, we're gonna have Serena here. Serena is gonna be, I feel, really good this game, because he has, like I mentioned, 2 water types and 3 ground types. Like, this thing can wall off a lot of his team, and he has so many physical threats. Urshifu, Azumarill, Decidueye, Flygon, Piloswine, Dugtrio, Rapidash, Thwackey. Like, his team is mainly physically oriented. Yes, you can run a Specs Flygon or a Special Flygon. Obviously, his Toxicity is mixed. Azumarill is most likely going to be physical. Blastoise, depending, like if he's a Shell Smash, he can run physical too, but he's probably gonna be special. But I feel like this Pokemon really shines. So we're gonna be bringing a physically defensive overall, with 172 HP, to max defense, and a little bit of speed, with Synthesis, Drop Kick, Triple Axle, and then Toxic. I was originally gonna put Knockoff, but I have Knockoff on another members of my team, so I felt like Toxic to whittle him down would be better. That way I can chip him down, maybe like stop 50-50s and stuff like that. The speed is going to be max speed Adamant Azumarill. If he's Jolly, then he would outspeed me, but unless he has like he's banded into Ice Punch, he doesn't do a whole lot. Tropic is really good because it lowers it drops his attack by 1 stage, which is really good because, like I mentioned before, his team is more physically oriented than anything. Triple Axle is for the Flygon, for the Duck Trio, for the Piloswine, for the Thwackey. Gotta respect the Thwackey, man. But yeah, just racking up the damage. If he goes into the Flygon, I think Drop Kick into Triple Axle kills if I get just 2 hits, which is good. Next up, we have JB Shrimpside with Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Power Whip, Crunch, with 32 HP, max attack, 4 in each defenses, and 212 in speed with a Jolly nature. This is just kind of just to set up on his team. There's different targets I can set up on. The speed is going to be there for a max speed Toxtricity. Don't think he'll be running max speed Blastoise, and if he does, there's not a whole lot he can do because I don't think he'll learn anything. I think he just gets Rock Tomb, maybe Stone Edge. That's kind of it. But I can set up on the Flygon. I can set up on the Rapidash, assuming he doesn't have Wild Charge. On the Thwackey, potentially, like I said, the Blastoise and the Duck Trio. I originally was the Charty Berry, in case he wants to run, like I said, maybe a Stone Edge Blastoise, if he wants to run Stone Edge on Piloswine and Duck Trio. But then decided to go Lum, just in case, you know, he burns me with a Blastoise, or he goes for Toxic, or something like that. Yeah, it was either I run a Resist Berry, like Wukong or Charty, or I run Lum. If I went Lum instead, I feel like I'm more likely to be burned or toxic than anything. But yeah, this is a great late game sweeper or an early game breaker, because I could kind of set up pretty early on, and then just Waterfall or Power Whip my way in. Crunch is there for the Decidueye because it resists both of those. But yeah, I think like early game setting up would be really nice, or just a last minute sweep. And then we are gonna have Intimidate because, again, physical threats. We don't mess around with those physical threats. Next up we have Mr. Mime Galera with Rapid Spin, Freeze Ride, Dazzling Gleam, and Psychic. We're going to be running Max to speed tie the Flygon. This coverage hits his whole team either neutral or super effective. I think the only Pokemon it doesn't hit super effective is going to be the Rapidash, if I'm not mistaken. I guess the Duck Trio as well. And the Piloswine. Well, it hits most of his team super effectively. Let's go with that. If I can get the speed boost, then I feel like I can, with Rapid Spin, of course, I can sweep him up. I really wanted to run Scarf because I wanted to get him off guard in case he doesn't want to run a max speed Flygon, because Freeze Dry does a lot of damage. But then I realized that I kind of wanted, I didn't want to be locked into Rapid Spin because I wanted to bring Spin. So I felt like just running Eviolite, you know, that way we get that extra bulk, and we can just put remove hazards, chip down his team, maybe come in late game and sweep. That'd be great. But yeah, typing wise, Freeze Dried, if you look at his team, it hits his team super well. Not lastly, we have Drapion, Mayhem the Drapion with Throat Chop, Knockoff, Earthquake, Poison Jab. Now this Drapion is a very mixed defensive Pokemon. Battle Armor makes it so that we can get critted, so we can switch into the Urshifu Wicked Blow, or always 3-hit KO'd, but unfortunately we actually can't do too much back, because even if I run, let's say, Brick Break, it does like 30%. So it's gonna be kind of annoying. The speed is for max speed toxicity once again, so same as Como. This is also our toxicity switch in with Throat Chop. It makes it so that we can wall him at any time, unless he's +2. But we do live a hit no matter what, which is great. Knockoff is just knockoff to get rid of items, Earthquake to get rid of toxicity, Poison Jab is just going to be stab. Like I said, I wanted to run Big Break, but it doesn't do a lot to Urshifu. Figured why not just run Poison Stab and call it a day. I looked at potentially running Fell Stinger as well, but there's really nothing that, you know, it wasn't knocking anything out, unfortunately. And lastly, we'll have Wigglypuff, or Wigglytuff. Can't spell Wigglytuff without GG. With Dazzling Gleam, Stealth Rock, Psychic, and Wish, full Fizz Def. Just because Fairy Spam is really good. But this set allows me to live a close combat from Urshifu if he's not banded after rocks. If he is banded, we have the Focus Sash. So no matter what happens, we should live a hit. If he's banded, we live through the sash, assuming there's no rocks. If he's not banded, even if there are rocks up on the field, we can take the close combat and then go for Dazzling Gleam, knock him out at any time. Even if he is AV, I guess, because it'll even out. Unless he doesn't go for close combat, he goes for another move. Psychic is so that toxicity can't come in freely because we 2-hit KO. Stealth Rock because I needed Rocks in team because I felt like chipping down his team would be nice. And Wish is just going to be for overall health. I don't know if I want to go with Wish, Heal Bell. I could have gone for Memento, Teleport. Instead of go with Wish instead, get a bit of recovery. That way, Como, if I set up a bit early and I need to get the health back, I can do that. Same with the Gyarados, if I need to get some health back, I can do that. But yeah, our win cons here is definitely either the Gyarados or the Como, depending. I do think that Serena is going to be looking really good. I'm really excited for Wigglytuff to get a sneaky kill on the Urshifu though. I hope that can come in play. Because he's probably going to be thinking, oh, you know what, if he's just max HP, we'll knock him out every time. Desmond is going to kill him afterwards, which is great. That's what I'm looking for towards in the game. Before you watch the video though, if you guys want to comment down below what you guys are excited for during this game, definitely put that in. See you guys for the video. Bye bye. Alright guys, it's time to get into the battle. Just want to give you a heads up, we did DC at first, so that's why the part that you're seeing here is the part 2, but I just went over Shay's team really quickly. Nothing too crazy, it was literally the first turn. My computer decided to just nope out and crash, so I just had to reboot everything. I was gonna put the original clip, but it did get corrupted, so I couldn't do that. So that's why you're hearing my lovely voice before the battle. Also want to give you a disclaimer: the audio for the game is a little bit loud. I think I accidentally turned it up when I updated the Elgato this morning. So yeah, just want to give you a heads up on that if you want to lower the volume a little bit, just so that your ears don't get raped. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Well, I mean, I've seen his thing, but why did he call his Flygon feces? That's fucking nasty. That's so gross. Oh, okay. By thing I mean his battle person. Okay, so last time I believe I DD'd, so we're just gonna do that. He's gonna U-turn. He is. That doesn't look like it's banded. That did do a lot though. Does he go for Tox? If he goes for Tox, I'm going hard Como. Baby Ray. Okay, that's the Pilo Swine. We're gonna DD here. I am very bulky, so I'm pretty sure I live a Freeze Ride unless he's like stupid offensive. So I'm just gonna waterfall it and hope I flinch. Alright, we didn't miss. That's gonna do so much damage. He flinched. Perfect. That's what we like to see. It's 100% accurate. I for some reason thought waterfall was a 90% move. I'm thinking liquidation. I don't know. I can power whip here, predicting the switch, but that would reveal a lot of information, which I don't think I want to do. Don't think he's gonna let this live. Let's just go ahead and waterfall. That also eliminates rocks on my side, which is great because Wigglytuff is Sash, so I get to live something. That was a sentence. I get to do whatever I want to do with Wigglytuff, with my Sash being intact. Now that's really unfortunate, but it kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? Do I live an outrage? Don't think I do. I kind of want to go Wigglytuff here, but again, my Sash. I didn't last time. He would probably predict me to switch out. So let's go ahead and swap it out. Let's go ahead and go Wigglytuff. If you turned, it's annoying. I do have Wish though, so it's not the end of the world. We're gonna frisk the Scarf. Perfect. He's gonna Thunder Punch. Oh, that's cool. That does nothing, but that's cool. So he's locked into Thunder Punch. I almost went Serena. That would have been nice. What does he go into here? He could go into the Toxtricity. I can get my rocks up. His removal is gonna be Blastoise or this. I can go for a Dazzling Gleam. Let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Gleam. I go for a Wish too. I think. I kind of want to chip down his team so that way Gyarados kind of comes in and sweeps. Does he go Tox? Pun goes Gunk. Okay, cool. So I do have pretty good amount of answers for this. I can Psychic here and it kills, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think he's gonna try to set up. Cause who stays in with the Fairy type on this? Like, it's a bad play. But the play I just made is bad, therefore it gives reason to what I'm doing. I do have Drapion otherwise for this. I have the Como. I do think he's gonna set up though. He does Ship Gear. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then Drapion lives literally any move. Now, is he the Throat Spray set? This does a lot of damage. This does, yeah, puts him in the... Okay, cool. Now he might Poison Jab or he might Sludge Bomb. I do have the Como for this. He didn't bring the Decidueye, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and go into the Drapion. I'm like a FizzDef AV set. Like a mixed wall set. Yeah. So we're gonna withdraw here, as he's gonna go and Boom Burst. So he did Boom Burst. That's interesting. Kind of curious on why. That did a lot of damage. Good lord. Okay, cool. So he Boom Burst, even though I have a Como. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go into Como now then. He wouldn't Sludge Wave. And I live a +1 Sludge Wave no matter what. He's gonna Boom Burst. We're soundproof. Perfect. We can sub here. Or we can bulk up. Or we can just attack. I'm just gonna Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw is just gonna kill whatever you want. I don't want this alive. Yeah, he's gonna... Stored Power. No way! That's so cool! Ooh, doesn't knock us out though. We're pretty bulky. That's such a good set. Didn't even know he got that. That's crazy. That is such a good set. Holy crap. Nice brain, Shay. Alright, so Como is not the most useful Pokemon. So we still have the Serena for the Azumarill. That's the big threat. We still have... Urshifu is going to be annoying. That's going to be the one thing we have to be careful with. Which he goes into now. Okay, cool. This Pokemon is literally the one thing I'm super scared of. Let's go ahead and Body Press. We showed our lefties. We don't want him to set up too much. I think he's just gonna be Banded and kill us. We know that either Banded or like an Expert Belt. Hopefully he's just not set up though. I doubt we'll be faster. He's gonna CC. Okay, cool. It was a crit. So we have to be careful with Thunder Punch on... He's Life Orb. Okay, cool. From this range, I might be able to live a CC with Wigglytuff. I can also go into... Buddy's slower, isn't it? This is definitely problematic. This is definitely problematic. Let me go ahead and see what I can pull up here. How much time do I have? 30 seconds? He's 97, base 97. Let's go Wigglytuff here. We can Dazzling Gleam. Oop. Lagging a little bit. Because if he is Life Orb, I think I live at close combat from this range. Let's go ahead and Gleam. I am Max Fizdef. I need Serena as healthy as possible. I just, let's see. Yeah, this matchup is really tough, by the way. Urshifu just kind of pushes my shit in. He's gonna CC here. Yeah, we live. Perfect. Shout out to Wigglytuff. Taking down an Urshifu. That's what's up. Literally did his job. That's all you had to do, Wigglytuff. I'm proud of you. Good job. Good shit. Round 1 pick versus round 12 pick. If he was Banded, it would have killed every time. If he was Life Orb, we lived every time. And we always outcalled with Dazzling Gleam, which is great. So, literally, Wigglytuff literally what he needed to do. I'm gonna probably keep it alive so that way we can play some more, so that way he doesn't, oh no, he goes into the Azumarill. So we can... Is keeping this alive really worth it now at this point, is what I'm wondering. I just don't want him to set up for free, actually. You know what, Wigglytuff actually, as much as I want to keep it around, I don't think I really need to. I still have a Gyarados, and I still have Serena. So I think we're okay. So let's go ahead and Dazzling Gleam here. I wish I had Toxic. It was either Wish or Toxic, and I feel like Wish was better. So he's gonna Liquidation here. He's gonna knock us out, which is fine. You don't have a Tropic Switch in, my friend. Let's go ahead and go to that. And we have Triple Axle for the Flygon. Assuming, I think we just need 2 hits. Oh, we're not shiny. Let's go ahead and Drop Kick. We have Toxic on Serena, which was good in the end. I think Azumarill gets Ice Punch, but we're always faster. And we're also Fizdef for this too, so yes. I think right now we're in a good spot. And it's looking like Gyarados can win.
I need 2 Dragon Dances up. That's all I need, and a little bit of chip on the what's it called. So we're gonna Trump Kick. We're gonna lower his attack, and we're gonna get Ice Punched. I'm assuming. Play rough. Okay, that's fine. That did very little. Cool. We're gonna kill him with another Chop Kick, which is perfect. 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 I don't know if you guys can hear the barking in the background. I do apologize if you do. But shoutouts to puppers, man. If you don't have a dog, get yourself a dog in your life. Alright, we're gonna go Trump Kick. Go doing. They put a whole ass feed on the screen. What the hell, man? We're gonna knock out the Azumarill. Get a little bit of leftovers. I'm pretty sure we're still in range of a Fire Punch. We're out of range of a Fire Punch, I should say. So it's looking like Serena's could potentially win this. Unless he gets a crit, but knock on wood. He doesn't, or a burn, obviously. Because Flygon is, even though, I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon, but yeah, he's going to go into it. Alright, we're going to triple Axel here. Let's go ahead and go for it. We could also Synthesis, but I don't think it's worth it. I think, yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it. He's going to U-turn. Okay, cool. That's fine. That did a good amount, actually. That was a crit. Oh my god! Should have Synthesis. Now I have to Synthesis here. I'm always going to be faster than... Oh, I've never seen it on Wi-Fi. That looks cool. 3 hits, not bad. Oh, we don't get the speed boost? Oh, I'm thinking of Skill Shot. Duh. He might Ice Beam here. Do I care? I have... Oh, what did I do? I have Buddy, actually. Let's go ahead... What do you mean Toxic? I need to put myself in a winning position. Do I care if I get this Toxic? Yeah, actually, let's Synthesize here. Let's Synthesize here. If he goes for Shell Smash, it might suck. But we're gonna Synthesis. Hopefully he goes for Toxic. He goes for Flip Turn. Okay, cool. So Flip Turn to I don't think he's Shell Smash for Flip Turn. That wouldn't make sense. And we're gonna okay. He's gonna go Flygon. We're gonna double into the Gyarados. I think that's the play. Or we can go into Drapion on the potential Fire Punch. No, I think if he's gonna Fire Punch, just go ahead and go Gyarados. If he's gonna U-turn, Gyarados is also a good play because then they can set up on the Blastoise. Hashtag JB Shrimpside. We're gonna get that Intimidate. He's gonna Outrage. Okay, cool. Let's see how much this does. That does a little less than half. Okay, so here's what I can do. He's locked in, right? I can double into the... Yeah, I'm gonna double into the Drapion because it doesn't do anything for me. And I'm gonna recycle that Intimidate. Now, do I want to knock off? Let's see. Does he get 3 turns or does he get only 2? Oh, that did nothing. Holy shit, why did I live that? Do I want to knock off? Do I want to knock off his, No, I think keeping his Scarf is good for us. He's still locked in, so let's go for, let's just go for Throat Shot, because why not? It's stab. We're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's intimidated. We're gonna go into Buddy here. He's okay, cool. Yeah, let's go into Buddy. Our Mr. Mime. I think I live one. Hopefully. He's -1. I have to live one. We're gonna freeze ride. I think he has to switch, right? Yeah, he's gonna switch. Cool. Into moist. Perfect. So freeze ride will 2-hit KO this. Just kidding. Will not 2-hit KO this. I can just rapid spin twice though and be faster than the Flygon. Alright, cool. Now we're faster. Or we're, I guess, speed tying. He's gonna flip turn. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Gyarados is no longer the win con though. Bark, bark, bark. So he's gonna go into... I mean, he's gonna go back into Flygon and Outrage, right? So it's still winnable for him, 100%. Or is he gonna U-turn? Right? That's the thing. Like that's the 50-50. Let's just go into Gyarados, intimidate him. He won't knock us out. And then I think I can go into Serena and live it. I'm gonna calculate right now, actually. Calculator, as he is going to... He's gonna Outrage. Okay, cool. So I don't die. Perfect. I kind of want to keep this alive, though. Let's see. Serena. What is it? Like that. Let's do 252. Let's do... I think I'm like... Let's do bold 100 versus Flygon, Choice Scarf, -1. How much to do? 26 to 31. So let's go into into Serena then. He's -1. He's locked into it. Like, let's see how much this does. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so he does get the one turn. We're gonna get the leftovers back. This Choice Scarf isn't really helping him right now. I mean, yes, he's faster than my team, but it's still not helping him. And I still want a triple Axle in case he wants to stay in. Because I can just kill the... he's gonna withdraw? That's fine. Seems like he's like super spit up. I think he might be AV Blastoise. Alright, again, we're gonna do a tiny bit. Not a lot. That was a crit. Nice. Not that it matters. Another crit. Serena. Alright, 3 hits. Again, I don't really think that matters too much. Alright, we're gonna Trop Kick here. Just in case he wants to Ice Beam or whatever. If he wants to switch out, then we're gonna lower his attack again. If he goes hard Flygon. So I'm okay with that. And then we can stay in triple Axle again. But he's gonna stay in. We're gonna knock out the Blastoise, I'm assuming. Yep. Blastoise is gonna be knocked out. Perfect. And now he's gonna want to go for Fire Punch. And even if he Fire Punches, does it kill? Fire Punch. Where's Fire Punch? Why doesn't it come up? Fire Punch. If he is regular. Oh, that's level 100. No, it does not kill. How much is triple Axle doing? Triple Axle always kills. Outrage does 60. Let's just switch into Gyarados. Screw differential, honestly, at this point. Don't think it's worth it. Alright. I'm so glad I kept Intimidate on Gyarados. I really wanted to go for a Moxie Sweeper, but I felt like Intimidate was much more needed. Because his team has so many physical pressers. He's going to be locked into Outrage. We're going to go to Serena, because we know that kills for sure. And we know that we can 1v1 it. thanks to our recovery. Let's go ahead and go for a triple axel. Serena getting triple axel is really the GOAT. Like, shout out to Serena. Alright, so he's not gonna do a lot. He's gonna get 2-turn outrage, so he's gonna be fatigued. Triple axel. Oh, we do need that 3 hit. We got a crit. Oh wait, no, he didn't. Oh, it just gets stronger. That's right. Yo, I forgot. Alright, we're gonna beat Shay 2-0. That was a great game. Stored power toxicity definitely scared me. I'm so glad that we went with the bulky combo this week around. But finally another win. A 2-0 instead of the original 1-0 that we're used to. We'll see you guys next time.